Hello, how are you? I hope everyone is okay, and I hope you can listen to me. It's a long time since last um my last live. I hope you enjoy this. I will try to do something different. I know that all the lives that were in the last month or 2 months were about the new products. Right now, I don't have them yet because, as you know, it's complicated to get the products here in Mexico. But I'm going to try to do something different about the spring, and it's going to be something about the scrap. Um, I know that all the people who do the lives here in Pentart used to do something with a lot of products, of texture products. Today I'm going to work more with the glues and some of the paints because I'm going to add some molds to the album. It's going to be something little, something small, but I want to explain you how I did it. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Julian. Hi, Jill. Hello, everyone. As you know, I'm going to try to speak a little bit in English and a little bit in Spanish, and I hope it will be great for you in this way. Let me show you the sample that I did. I did. I don't remember. It's 1 or 2 years ago. This box. This is made with cardboard and paper, and it's you can use the glues. Remember that the glues that we can use for our scrap projects are these ones. This is the this is amazing because you can use this in everything. And this is for cardboard, and this is for paper glue. You can use all of them. I prefer to use this one because sometimes it's easy to only have one bottle in my desk. But you can use it depends of the materials that you are using. You can use the three of them. Entonces, para pintar, tienen varios pegamentos que se pueden usar para un proyecto de scrap. Esta es la caja que yo hice. And the accordion album that I did, it's this one. As you can see, is small, it's little. The size, more or less, is 12 centimeters by 9. Okay. If you want inches, I don't used to work in inches. In Mexico, usually we work with centimeters, but it's 3.5. And here is almost 5, 4 3/4. Okay. And the box here is 6 1/4, and here is almost 5, and it's 2.5 more or less. In centimeters, it's 6.5, son 6.5, 12.5, 12 centímetros, 12. Y aquí son 16 centimeters. And you can place your album here. I left here in the space because if you use, for example, molds or things, the album is going to be bigger. Lo dejé un espacio aquí para que aquí se pueda decorar el álbum y se quede bonito. El álbum es una especie de acordeón. As you can see here, it's like an accordion. Here I have magnets, here and here. And here is our accordion. You can put here your tags or anything that you want, or some notes, some pictures, or anything. So I'm going to show you how I did this. I did some things in advance because, as you can see, it's a big project, and I will try to finish all the album. Maybe not the box, but I will try to finish the mini álbum. Como ustedes pueden ver, es un álbum en forma de acordeón. Esta es la muestra que yo la hice en negro. Yo sé que voy a trabajar para algo de primavera. I'm going to work something with spring, so the collection that I'm going to use, it's with roses and flowers and everything, and the album, the background is going to be white, okay? En la base del álbum que yo voy a trabajar es blanca. Este fue mi muestra que yo hice y la hice en negro, pero les voy a enseñar en blanco para que pueda combinar con la colección que yo escogí para el día de hoy. So, this was the album, and the collection that I choose for today is this one. As you can see, is something about spring. It's roses. Cindy, you know I love roses. Hi, Josephine, and hi, Elizabeth. And this is the collection that I choose. This is from Stamperia. And I have here one mold and also some ephemerals of the same collection. Their collection is Rose Parfum. It's an old collection, but I love this because it has a lot of roses and beautiful arabesques, and the backgrounds are really great. So I'm going to use this one. And it's very, very pink. As I told you before, I did some things in advance because I have to measure, I have to put a lot of cardboard, and it's a little bit complicated. But I didn't finish, as I want to show you how I did this part. Okay, this is going to be for my album. As you can see, I have here some rectangles. Tengo aquí varios rectángulos que yo ya pegué en una hoja de papel. This is white. This is going to be my base. Y como ven, esta es la parte que yo voy a usar para mi álbum. The way we are going to close the album is in this way. And the only thing that you have to do is to put some scores. I can show you later, maybe in the pictures, the measures that I use for this mini album. Okay, the first one is 9.5. The second one is 4 centimeters. And the third one is 12.5. This is 4, and this is 4. And here you will have 9 centimeters. Okay. And you can glue this with double-sided tape and with any of the glues that I show you at the beginning. So I used to use these kind of rulers. This is very helpful to do it in the right way. And here I have this one. I bought these rulers in Mexico, but I saw some of these rulers in Amazon, so you can find them easily. And as you can see, I put this ruler here and this ruler here. And to cut the corners, I use this ruler. Okay, I use this ruler and use the cutter. And I left here some space, as I am going to glue this right here. And as you can see, I put here some magnets with double-sided tape also. And here I'm going to need a piece of paper of the path, so it's going to be covered. And here is the other magnet. The other magnet, I put this here because this is going to close right here. Aquí puse el otro imán para que cierre. Entonces yo nada más, lo único que hice fue pegar todos los rectángulos de esta manera para que sea fácil. Entonces ya nada más ahorita voy a pegar todos los lados. I'm going to glue the sides and then I am going to put a piece of paper right here. Here. Okay. If you first, I'm going to glue this. I put here double-sided tape because it was easy for me to glue in this way. Okay. So I'm going to glue this one. And here I'm going to take off this part. And I am going to glue this one. And as you can see, I could and I do some things in advance because the project is a little bigger. And then I am going to glue this side. I choose to do something different because for my gifts, for the teachers of my kids and of my nephews, it's easy for me sometimes to do something with cardboard. So I am just gluing this part para hacer algunos de los regalos de los del Día del Maestro y así. Entonces hay veces que escojo hacer este tipo de proyectos que la verdad son fáciles, quedan muy bonitos y bueno, se puede dar como un regalito. En México el Día de las Madres es el 10 de mayo. Ahí el Día del Maestro es el 15. Así que estamos como a tiempo de para que en vacaciones poder hacer algunos de estos proyectos. In Mexico, we used to celebrate Mother's Day on May 10th, and Teacher's Day is May 15th. So we are in time to prepare some albums, some cards, some gifts for the teachers or for my mom, for my sister. It's going to be easy to glue this right here. Maybe I'm going to take it off this one. Y vamos a quitar estos para irlo pegando. Como yo les enseñé en un principio, tengo una tira. I have stripe of the same paper right here that I am going to glue. I didn't use a lot of glue and I think that's it to say. Glue the paper correctly. Let me see if I can use this one. Here you can use also the paper glue, and it's going to be okay. Let me try to center this one. And, and here I am going to use more glue. And more glue here. As I put the double-sided tape, I prefer to do it in steps because when you use the double-sided tape, you cannot take it off and glue it again. And then we're going to use to glue this part. I can read the comments in my iPad, so if you have any questions or you can say, or you want to say hello, it's okay for me. Today, I am very, very happy. I'm going to tell you something about me. I used to talk about my kids. Well, they are not anymore my little kids. The smaller today is going to go for some stuff to her new school. His new school. He is going to start high school in August. So I will not have babies anymore. The other one is in high school. And my little boy is going to start high school in August. So they are growing. So this is going to be right here, and we will have our album. We are going to need some pages here. Let me show you how I'm going to do the accordion. The pages have to look like this, and you are going to glue this in the middle. And here you are going to add another one and another one and another one. For this, I put some papers. Well, it's not paper, it's cardstock. It's 20 centimeters. That it's 7 and 6, 8. And this is, again, this is 20 centimeters. As you can see, I did here some of the lines. And let me show you how I did this. I took this one, and it's 2 1/4, and here is 5 and a half. And here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And all is the same. All are the same. So these are going to be my pages here. Okay, you have to glue this once here. And you are going to do your accordion here. So how I did this, as you can see, I have here some lines. As you remember, the album is 9 centimeters. So these pages are 8.5, are a little smaller. Okay. And then I am going to glue this here and here. Okay. Here and here. And you can fold this right in the middle. I'm going to let this dry, and then I am going to do this here. Okay, this is going to be our accordion for the album. This is going to be the same. Hi Judith, how are you? Entonces, como les expliqué, el álbum es de 9 centímetros de ancho. Entonces, yo lo que estoy haciendo es que estas hojas son de 20 por 20 centímetros. Las estoy doblando, como ven, para hacer una especie de sobres, pero es un sobre doble. Y a la hora de que los doblan, aquí va a ser de 8 centímetros y medio. Entonces va a ser un poquito más angosto para que no sobresalga de la base que ya tenemos para el álbum. Yo lo que estoy haciendo aquí es poniendo un poco de pegamento para terminar los sobres. Una vez que ya se haya secado, los sobres los voy a doblar por la mitad, para que así, en lugar de tener un sobre, ya tenemos dos. So this is the third one. Let me put this in my... Okay. Escogí este color porque es un color clarito y se va a ver bien con el álbum. Como lo ven, o sea, yo puse la base blanca y estas hojas son azules. This is a soft blue. And the pad is pink and blue. So I think that it's going to be okay. This is another one. And the last one. Okay, so we have here 4 more and the other one. We are going to fold this in half. Lo vamos a doblar a la mitad y después las vamos a pegar todas para crear el acordeón. Y ya después el acordeón lo vamos a pegar a la base. Nomás procuren que les quede bien doblado. Y bueno, aquí nos podemos ayudar otra vez con la plegadora. Entonces, if you put here glue, you are going to add the glue right here, and then you add glue here, and you are going to add glue here, and the same. All the glue is going to be in the middle. And as you can see, if we do this in this place, you are not going to put the glue in all the envelope, just in a half, as you can open it easily. Okay. Mm, the glue is going to be just in the middle, from the middle to the end, and just a little bit. And we are going to use these jars to glue. And here is the same. Here's another jar. And here is going to be the same. Just right in the middle. And again, glue from here to here. And again, if you follow my Instagram, here, there I'm going to show you the measures of all the album. I can share with you how I did this. Okay, you can learn here the step by step, and then you can, if you want to do your own, I can share with you the measures of this one. If you want to follow me to look later the measures, here I am like Blanche Art Corner, and you can see, and I'm going to show you here my projects, all the projects for Pentart and other ones that I use a lot of Pentart products, like in this one, or this one that was for the challenge. So here I can show you the measurements. You only have to follow Blanche's R corner, like here. And also in the decor group for Pentart, I can show you the finished project, and I'm going to share with you also the measures, okay? Because sometimes it's easy if we can follow the instructions, but you need the measures again. And here is the last one. And as they are glued in the middle, you have to glue all of them Okay. You only have to take care to do it correctly. And you can add more. And again, more glue here. And for the last two, here and here. And the last one. You don't have to put glue in everything. Just a little bit, okay? I'm going to put the yard again, as it's going to be dried. And then I am going to show you how I'm going to do that. Okay. If you want to do the box also, I can show you how I did it. This is going to be the big part of the box. For the big part, this step is this one. This, and this. Okay. You are going to need a big box for the album. And I can show you how I did this. This is 16. And here is 12. This is also 12. And this is 6.5. Okay. You have to do the same. You can fold it and then you can put here another paper. If I have time at the end, maybe I can finish this one. But I am going to do right now just the album. And this part, I have to show you the box. This is this part of the box. Okay, for the box, you need this and 4 sides. For these sides, here is 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 6. And here the size is 14 by 11. Okay, so this is going to be this part of the box. I put here a piece of paper, and to do the box, you just have to fold. In this way, you just have to fold this. And here, as you can see, I put here double-sided tape. So I can glue this here and here. And this is going to be easy to glue. Let me show you how I did this. Some double-sided tapes are not easy to here. And here. As you can see, I left here this one, and you can use more glue right here, because sometimes the double-sided tape during the months is not working anymore. So as you can see, this is an easy way to do the box that it's inside. Okay, here is going to be the same. Here and this part. And here is going to be the same. And then more glue here. That's why I did some things in advance. I know that sometimes it's easy if we only use the glue, but if you only use the glue, you have to wait, and you have to do this and wait, and you have to do this and wait. And with the double-sided tape, you can glue in the moment, and you can add the glue that it's going to dry slower. But when the glue is going to work, it doesn't matter if the double-sided tape is not working anymore, because you added the express glue that it's going to last for more time. So in this way, I don't have to wait a lot to see that the glue is working. Les digo que la idea de poner la cinta doble cara es porque si en el momento ustedes solamente lo usan con el pegamento, van a tener que estar esperando a que el pegamento seque. Ahora, si solamente le ponen la cinta doble cara, el problema es que a veces la cinta doble cara con el tiempo tiende a ya no pegar, ya no estar funcionando. O sea, si ustedes lo usan, a lo mejor ahorita usan la cinta doble cara, pero ya después de unos meses lo vuelven a checar, a veces la cinta doble cara se empieza a despegar. Entonces, haciéndolo doble, en el momento es fácil de que ustedes puedan adherirlo. Se lo están pegando y ya quedó, porque la cinta doble cara les está ayudando a eso. Pero ya con el tiempo, si la cinta doble cara deja de funcionar, entonces ya de todos modos ustedes agregaron su pegamento y el pegamento va a seguir funcionando. Pues por eso es la idea de usar doble pegamento. Uso la cinta doble cara y aparte uso el pegamento. Entonces ya así al final les va a quedar bien pegado y les va a quedar bien su trabajo. Y lo pueden seguir haciendo otras cosas, no tienen que estar esperando a que el pegamento seque porque pues, a veces uno pega y en el momento no seca inmediatamente. Sobre todo cuando estás haciendo cajas. This is the thing that I'm struggling with. cuando están haciendo cajas, hay veces que pues, hay que estar esperando a que la cinta doble cara haga efecto o a que el pegamento haga efecto. Entonces, de esta manera es más fácil y pueden seguir trabajando, no tienen que estar esperando. Sobre todo, hay unas como esquinas que pueden usar para hacer las cajas. Yo no tengo estas esquinas todavía, entonces, pues, esa fue la manera más fácil que encontré de hacer las cajas. So, as you can see, this is an easy way to do the box. And again, I have here a side that I can glue right here in all sides. I can glue this one right here. And you are going to have your box completely white. Okay? When you finish the box, the only thing that you have to do is to you have the base and you have the box. You have to put glue here and glue here. And you are going to put this right here and here. And the box is going to be completely finished. Okay, so it's easy. I'm trying to show you how I did this. Let me see, where is the other box? I have here a box that is completed. So this is what we are doing. You can add, for example, ribbons to close your box. You can put here. That's why I didn't add magnets to the box, because I can put here ribbons that you can add with your papers or with your maybe ephemera or die cuts or anything. You can put paper of your collection in this side and in this side, and the other paper that can match right here. Okay, you can put here, for example, some molds or some die cuts, or you can add pastes and everything that you want. And inside, you are going to have your album, and the album is going to be decorated right here in all the sides, and you can decorate also inside. Okay, as you can see, I put paper in all the parts of the album. And here you can use, for example, some cards like these ones, maybe with other colors, and you can use the tags that sometimes the collections have, or maybe pieces of the paper that that you can cut or that left. So we are going to do this part of the album. Okay. So we have here the album that we did, and we have here the accordion, but we are not going to glue the accordion yet, because as you can see, we have to put papers here that are going to cover all the background. Okay, so I am going to choose some papers. As you can see, the collection is really, really beautiful. So we can choose any paper that we want. This one is going to be useful for us. And when I work with my scrapbook papers, if we have here, for example, 9, we're going to cut the paper at 8.5. Okay, 8.5. And then let me put it right here. Problems with that, and I didn't know why. So 8.5 is okay. That's going to be fine. And we are going to need some pieces for these ones. Okay. So the first one is 4 centimeters. So we are going to put a 3.5, more or less. Three and a half. My nail is going to help me. And this is going to be the first one. And you can glue this right here. Okay. If you want to do this right now, it's okay. And if you want to ink the corners, it's okay. If you don't want, it's okay too. Okay. So here is going to be the first one. The second one is also 4. So we are going to put a 3.5. Here I don't have a lot of space because I have here some molds in the desk. That's why I'm struggling with papers. I don't know how your desk looks, but mine today is a mess. Sorry. I'm not proud of saying you that my desk is a mess, but today it is. I was working in a project that it's for Pentart, and I have here a lot of things. Maybe if you don't want to have a lot of space right here, you can do it as bigger or smaller. It's your choice. Okay? The next one, it's 12.5. It's going to be 12. Mm, just 12. 12. And this is going to be right here. And as you can see, I am using the same glue. The next one is 4 again. And the last one is it has to be 9. 9. Maybe I'm going to put the 9, and the last one is going to be with another paper. 9, it's right here. And it's going to be right here. And if you remember, here I have the magnet. And here it is. This is just one piece of paper, and this is not going to be enough, so I'm going to need another piece from here. It's here. Here. Hmm. Here. And here I have the other mark. So this is going to be my last part of this one. Okay. Here. Let me see the time. Okay. Maybe I am going to this one. So this is going to be our album. Here it is. And here I am going to put this. For this, you have to glue the album. As you can see here, you have to glue the album to the base, and then you have to glue to this part. Okay, here and here. So first I am going to glue this right here. And here I am going to put the glue to all the page. Okay. It doesn't have to be in the right here. And here you are going to have a space to put your cards. Remember, for example, like the other ones that I show you. I add to these ones a little piece of circles. And as you can put this right here, and you can take it for the circles. Okay. That's why this is a little bigger, as you can put here something. When it's going to be dried, I am going to add glue to this part of the album, and then I have to glue this right here. And in this way, I am going to have the accordion album. Okay. And I am going to choose some papers just to put right here and here, just for outside. Okay. This is going to be the same as this paper, but I am going to choose maybe roses this time. Blue. This one is beautiful. And again, I am going to glue everything outside. Okay, maybe I'm just going to do the first one, that it's going to be right here, and then I am going to paint a mold that I am going to glue right here. Okay, let me see. This is going to be 8, 8 por 7, 5, porque es un poco más grande. Sí. Y este va a ser de, déjenme ver, 9,2. I'm just going to try to cover a little bit more than in the other one. And this is going to be here. Okay, and everything is going to be with roses. Here I have this. If you have your inks, I am waiting for some momentum one. And here I'm going to add the glue. Entonces, como se fijaron, yo lo único que hice fue poner la parte de adentro cubierta de papel. O sea, por eso se nos va cubriendo todo lo que ya hicimos en un inicio. Y después lo que hizo fue pegar el acordeón. Como se fijaron, solamente en las partes que se van a pegar a la base son donde se pone el pegamento completo. Si no, nada más se le pone un pedacito. Y ahorita lo que voy a hacer es que le voy a empezar a poner aquí los pedazos de papel que nos van a ir cubriendo nuestra base. Se fijan, ya así nos estaría quedando nuestra base. Y ahorita que ya sé que la parte de atrás, entonces ya le voy a poder jalar un poquito más para poderle poner el pegamento en esta parte de aquí. 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 Esto es lo que voy a hacer. Ahora sí, ya lo voy a jalar para que nos quede nuestro acordeón. I am gluing this part of the accordion. And I will have to wait just a little bit right here. I always have pieces of fabric here as I can clean the glue that sometimes I spread incorrectly. So as you can see here, I have the accordion inside, and this is not completely full because it's going to have the tags or the pictures or the cards or anything that you want. I just have to wait a little bit and that is going to be okay. Looks like a bomb. It's going up when I do a live. And I'm waiting just a little bit. As you can see how I did this. So it's okay. And I'm going to need just the magnets right here to open and close. Okay. I have to put all the papers and the steps are going to be the same. And I'm just going to show you how I can put this right here. I'm going to maybe to paint this one. And let me see. As this is made of resin, remember that when we work with resin pieces, we are going to need the bonding primer first, and then we can paint this. Okay. For me, it's easy to do right here. The product that I am using, I always use pieces of plastic, close all these kind of products, and I am going to use the bonding primer. Maybe you don't have the bonding primer, you can use gesso, and it's going to be easy maybe for these pieces because these pieces are not like a box. When you have a box, you are going to maybe scratch the box. Aquí yo escogí esta macetita para que vean cómo puede ir decorada. También en la parte de la caja la pueden decorar como en la caja que yo les enseñé, que tiene un marco y tiene cosas. Entonces pueden usar su imaginación para decorarla. Y como está hecha de cartón, pues entonces va a estar soportando todo lo que ustedes usen. Maybe you can use also molds and other things for the box, as I showed you in the box that I did, that has the frame. Maybe you can use something like that. And you can also use, for example, the ephemera or some leaves or some flowers, or you can do your own flowers, and this is going to be beautiful. Sometimes I used to buy some stuff. For example, these kind of flowers, I can use them. Or maybe I can use this leaves that I have here. I have to put this. These leaves are made from fabric. Let me see if I have here them. Yeah. When I am going to glue this little pot, maybe I can put this in the back and some of the flowers. That's why the box is a little bigger. The box is the same size as the black one that I showed you. So if I can put this here, right here, I can put here the mold, and you can put the flowers and leaves and everything, and it's going to be okay. If the box is very smaller, this part, you are not going to have space to put some decorations. So that's why I did the box a little bigger, okay? And let me see what I have here. This one to dry. These are just decorations, and let me close this one. And let me dry a little bit of this one. Let me choose some of the paints that I am going to use. Maybe I can use this one that is olive. This is going to be okay for these ones. These are from the Decor Paint Chucky. I love them because it looks matte when they are dry. Mhm. Let me see. We have more leaves right here. I think that this is a leaf. Estoy usando unas pinturas que me gusta mucho usarlas porque se ven mate al secarse. Son de la línea Chucky, que son pues lo que aquí a veces conocemos como pinturas a la tiza, pero la verdad es que estas me encantan porque son muy cubrientes. Entonces, cuando yo las conocí tenía muy poquitos colores. La verdad es que ahorita tengo de todos los colores habidos y por haber de esta línea y me gustan mucho. I love to use this kind of paints, and I have a lot of colors of these ones. These are my favorite. Uh, Maybe we can use some pinks. I think it's a good idea. Yes, maybe it's going to be okay. This color that I choose is Victorian pink. This pink. You can also use the cherry blossom. It's a beautiful pink too. I am going to paint everything in this color, and then I am going to play with the paints later. Because when I play with the other paints, I used to add some water, and it needs a little bit of time to dry. And at the end, maybe we can use the antiquing gels. I know that some people, like me, used to love to watch this kind of lives. But for me, that I am working on it, sometimes it's complicated to think in all the little details that I want to show you. And sometimes when the live finishes, I start playing a little bit more, and sometimes it looks a little bit different, like in the live. Sometimes I choose a color and then I look at it and yeah, I say, no, it's not the best color." When it dries, sometimes it changes a little bit. And I have to say it, that sometimes I change the colors when I finish the lives, and then I show you the finished projects. Mhm. And then I am going to need maybe a brown color. Let me see which brown it's going to be okay. This one. This one. This one is milk chocolate. It's this color. I'm looking at the battery. It's okay because I don't know why when I'm doing the lives, the battery of my laptop used to die very, very soon. Maybe if I'm working with it and on internet and other things, the battery lasts a lot. But when I am doing this kind of lives, it dies really, really soon. That's why I have here charger. So it was milk chocolate. Don't know. Or this one. And then I can choose another color. This color is burgundy red. This is the color. I love this one. And I used to do something like this. This is water. To consider this is a t-shirt. An old t-shirt. And it changes, right? So it's easy to do something like this, and you can add more color, and it looks a little bit different. And when it dries, it looks really great. That's why sometimes I need more time to do the lives. But sometimes it's complicated to do a live in just 1 hour. So you can add more colors, maybe a pink one, like more pink, or I don't know. Or you can let this dry. This is color brown. This is from the same line. This is from the Pentacolor. And I am going to use this one for the pot. And maybe we can play a little bit more. This color is lichen green. You can see right here. It has a little bit of water, so let me dry this. It's like the dry brush that we used to do with the white color, but with some different colors. Oops. And at the end, if you want more colors, or if you want to more to this to look more vintage, maybe you can use the antiquing gels. If not, maybe you can dip this right like this. Okay. And to glue this in our project, I have here pieces of the cardboard that I use for all this stuff. And I have here pieces of cardboard that I am going to glue in the back. Okay. Why? Because in this way I can put some things that can be added at the back of the pot. So let me see. Right here. And right here. Right here. And let me see from here. No, this is the color varnish. Um, that's the thing that I am looking for. This is the heavy body gel. And this is amazing. And you have heavy pieces like these ones that are made of resin. So I am going to glue this right here. This is with this one. Cuando voy a usar para piezas que son pesadas, me encanta usar el Heavy Body Gel. Yo sé que muchas veces se puede usar también el Express Glue, pero honestamente cuando son piezas ya muy pesadas como las piezas de resina, prefiero usar el Heavy Body Gel. Y bueno, me gusta ponerle un poco de base para que así en la parte de atrás yo le puedo ir metiendo flores y le puedo ir metiendo más cosas. So I have here just pieces of cardboard and more heavy body gel right here. And here I can do right here. And do you remember that I showed you that I have some leaves? I can add these leaves right here, or maybe without the plastic thing. I can add the flowers or the leaves or anything that you want. For example, you can add this right here. And you can add ribbons and you can add all the things that you want. If you want to use maybe the express glue, it's okay. Or if you want to use the heavy putty gel, it's okay too. Here. And if you want to use, for example, flowers, these are fabric flowers, or maybe you can use some of these. As much as you want, and these are going to be beautiful. And maybe, for example, you can, I have here some ribbons. You can add, you can choose first the color of the ribbon that you want. Maybe it could be, I don't know, if pink or green or which color it's going to be, okay? And you can add this right here, maybe a smaller bow, and it's going to be beautiful too. So as you can see, you can use the Pentacolor products for your scrap projects too. In the other weeks, as you can see, you can use the Penta products to decorate walls and make some pieces of art. So these are very versatile. I love them. I really, really love them. Maybe if you don't want the color of the leaves, you can use the products for fabrics too, or you can add some dry brush with white color, and this is going to be okay. So as you can see, this is our project for today. I just need to glue some of the pieces of paper right here, and it's going to be okay. And this is our accordion album. And if you finish the box, the white box that you remember, I can glue again more paper, and the box is going to be right here, and this is going to be our album, and with a little box. What do you think? I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. Espero que les haya gustado. Este es el proyecto que yo les tenía para hoy. Solamente me faltará agregar un poco de papel para los lados, pero el álbum de acordeón ya está. Les quise agregar la caja. En la caja la verdad es que no estaba contemplada, pero bueno, les quise agregar la caja para el proyecto para que vean dónde lo pueden poner y así va a quedar bien guardado. Y si se fijan aquí, lo único que necesitamos fue los magnets, los imanes, y así ya nos quedó. Entonces pueden usar los productos de Pentar como lo han visto en otras semanas para decorar paredes, para hacer sus cajas y todo, pero también para sus proyectos de scrap. Entonces espero que les haya gustado. Les voy a compartir las medidas del álbum y de la caja en mi Instagram y también en la página de Pentar, en la que es la del grupo. Ahí les voy a hacer unas medidas para que ustedes, si lo quieren hacer, lo puedan replicar y ahí me ponen un tag. Thank you. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for being with me. It's very, very important for me to support all my projects. If you like the project, I love you if you can follow me, and have a nice day. We are going to be on vacations for 2 weeks in Mexico. I don't know if we are going to continue with Pentard lives, but Remember to follow us. We are very great artists from all over the world, and it's going to be very useful for us that you can give us your likes. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Kisses, kisses from Mexico. Love you. Bye bye.